Good morning. Welcome to the Swiss ball, bit ball workout. Just got a couple of minutes before we start. So you need to hide on. You need to clear as much space as you can. Hi, Rebecca. Clear as much space as you can. Just take a second to just check your ball. Any signs of wear and tear. Make sure it's pumped up, but not too much. You need a little bit of squish. Hope you're fitting well today. Perhaps this is your second class today. Perhaps you did my stair workout earlier, or you've done Hannah's bodycon. Or perhaps this is your first class today. Dion's probably run about 20 miles before doing this. So it's quite nice because usually I'm doing all those jumping around shenanigans. None of that today. I'm going to slow it down, have no timer, just focus on our form. This class is supposed to be fun. So there's probably going to be a fair amount of rolling off the ball. I'm certainly no expert with the Swiss ball. My balance isn't amazing, but it's something that it's good to train. It's good to train your balance. This workout will do wonders for your core, all those deep muscles inside your core. So obviously we're coming out of our comfort zone. We're going to make ourselves unstable, which is the point of this. So there's a good chance that we're going to be rolling all over the place, but we'll have fun while we do it. Best off to try these things in your own living room rather than in front of everybody. So quick disclaimer. This workout is intended for fit and healthy participants with no pre-existing medical conditions. Be careful with online workouts, as we can't see you, we can't correct you. But to be fair, you're probably going to be more worried about me rolling off the ball and smashing my head on the floor. So be super careful, move everything out the way that you can. And finally, neither myself or Two Riversmeet will take any responsibility for any injury caused as a result of doing this workout. This is done entirely at your own risk. So, just give it another second. Glad to see the sun back. It's going to get hotter and hotter. Okay, so I'm going to turn the music up a little, but it's really not about sticking to the beat. It's just about doing these exercises safely, trying a few things that perhaps you've never done before. And I will offer modifications in case you are just starting out with the Swiss ball, a little bit worried about the balance element, a bit worried about falling off. But like I say, try the challenging poses where you can. Excuse me. Okay. Bit of volume. Okay. So here I have my ball, and I'm going to just sit on it. Just bouncing up and down nice and gently. Tightening my core, making sure my knees and toes are in line. And I'm going to use my core to pull me up and down, sitting up tall. Now stay here. If you feel a little bit more like coming out your comfort zone, we're going to try and stand and get our hands under our bum with each bounce. Good, so creating a little bit of space in between you and the ball. Good, so we're going to do some stretches now. Let me come a little bit forward and put this down a bit. Good old online workouts. Okay, so sitting nice and ladylike. A little bit wider this time. And we're just going to do some pelvic rolls around the ball. Hands lightly on your thighs. Up and down, left and right. Back the other way. Good, now sitting still, let's tilt the pelvis back and forth. Good, my feet are flat on the floor. back round, and round the other way. Good. Okay, so we're going to do some stretching. My feet are going up, my toes are going up, and I'm just going to roll side to side, stretching the inner thigh. Hopefully I'm not shouting. Nice and calm, Simone, this isn't it? Good. Standing up behind the ball. Let's increase our mobility slightly. So watch your lampshades. Feet are wide apart, and we're going to put the ball down by one foot, hinging forward from the waist. We're going to rainbow over our heads, down to the other foot. Good, let's keep that going. Good. Now holding the ball lightly, giving it a cuddle, we're just going to do some little gentle squats. Make sure you're sitting back, keeping the chest up. Good. Now stay here in this position, or you can start to take it deeper with the ball. So the ball comes down to the floor and up to the ceiling. Good, as we come to the ceiling, let's come up onto our toes, back down. Okay, holding the ball in the air. We're just going to move it down to one shoulder, back over our heads, little mini rainbows. Good, a few more of these. So these workouts are surprisingly challenging for the pace. Nice, back to those squats. Hug the ball, squat down a bit lower this time. My feet are shoulder width apart. Few more. 4, 3, 2. Good, so we should be nice and warm. Not panting heavily today. Okay, so moving on to the workout. So our first workout, most of these moves are for the whole body. You'll find some of them work the legs a bit more, the core a bit more, but generally, when you're using this ball, the whole body is trying to stabilize, and will use whatever muscles you can, wherever you can, to try and stop yourself from falling. So we're challenging that today, our balance and our strength. So option 1 for the walkouts, this is the easier option, and option 1 will always be the easier option. We'll roll out onto the ball, roll over the ball, so our legs are straight, and we'll lean down and press that back, rocking back, and sit up. So we launch forward, press up, and back. Option 2, you're going to need some space. So these are full walkouts, taking the ball all the way to underneath our shins. We'll press up, stabilize, and walk back. It's that walk back bit where you're probably going to go flying around your lounge. So let's get a few more of those done. Practice. So roll out, launch all the way to your shins. Press up, stabilize, and walk back. Good. Sit up straight, launch. One more of these. All the way to the shins. Come on, let's challenge. Down and up. Good, taking it into some Supermans. Okay, so we're going to lean forward. The ball is underneath our hips. Now, option one, just lift your arm, put it down. Other arm, put it down. Option two, up into a full plank. Move the legs a little further apart. Move your hands so your centre of balance is slightly more central. So my hand is coming here. This is normal plank position. My hand is coming across slightly and my hands together. And that gives me a little bit more stability. So under the ball, opposite arm and leg, coming up as high as possible and back down. Focus on that balance. Take your time. None of these should be rushed. Get into the zone. Trying each time to get your legs and arms a little bit higher, a little bit further. In the reach as you gain confidence with the clear pose. Just a few more of those. Okay, so moving now into a donkey kick. So, option one, we're going to not use the ball, or the ball will go against the sofa. Your arms will be against the sofa, and you're going to just lift up one leg and put it down. Option two. Over we go. Onto the ball. We're going to get right up into a nice position. Bring our knees up. And then we're going to kick out. We'll roll and up. So you're going out, strengthening, lengthening, and bringing the ball right back in. Okay, so now we've got these poses. We're going to put them together into a little routine, a little bit faster. Good. Elbow straight over the shoulder. Straight under the shoulder. Good. Recover. Ready for those walkouts. Remember your alternate to the walkout is just to come forward, press up and back. So let's try and get a little bit of pace together now. We know the moves. Ready for your full walkout. So let's launch. Forwards, all the way, down and up. Walk back. Stand tall. Let's go. Launch forward, down and up. Walk it back. Stand tall. Launch forward. Good. One more. As we come back, don't stand up. Let's go straight into our Supermans. Up and down. Come on, keep marching. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to the start. We're going to walk out with a donkey kick at the top. Okay? So let's walk out. When we get that ball to our shins, bring it in. Donkey kick. Back to donkey kick. Walk it back. Stand up. Back down we go. Roll out. All the way to the shins. Donkey kick twice. And roll back. 2 more of those. Stand up tall. Back down. Roll out. Donkey kick. Let's do one more of those. Stand up, back down, leg kick, and have a quick break. Well done. Brilliant. Okay, so this is the kind of workout you can watch again and again. As you get more confident with the moves, you can sort of challenge them a little further. Okay, so moving on to some new exercises now. We're going to go to lower back extensions. Okay, so our lower back extensions, option one, just put that pelvis down onto the ball. Move forward so that you're at a nice angle here, going straight up, 45 degrees, arms up. You're lower, touch your chin to the ball, and back up. Now already, I can feel that's a good lower back extension. To challenge yourself a little further, bring the ball back, get up into a plank position, and you're bringing your back down into a decline, and back up. Let's start picking up the pace on these. Really, as you come up, retract those shoulder blades together, squeeze them. Feels good to get all that tension out. You're sat at a computer, using a mouse. It's a good time to really get those shoulders back, squeeze. Keep those legs steady. Okay, challenge time. So option one, we're going to plank. You can put the ball against the sofa. You can plank on the floor, but we're going to try and do a nice stable plank. Now the further apart your legs, the more stability you have. We're going to get our elbows on to that ball. We're going to try and get straight over it and into a plank position. Good. If you're trying this away from the sofa, you're probably finding it a lot more challenging. Now, as we're here, let's walk our legs together. Try and keep that stability. Even greater challenge is to start lifting one leg behind you whilst maintaining that plank position. So even against the sofa, I'm finding I've got plenty of instability to keep my core working hard, keep my shoulders working hard, but there's less risk of me rolling about. Good. A few more marches. Good. Okay. Now this one is a really good chance of me going flying, so I'm going to give it a go anyway. Okay, so option one, if you feel able, get your feet onto the ball, and we're going to get into a plank position. Okay, now using my deep core muscles, I'm going to pull up my core and try and get my toes on the ball and reset. Option one is just to stay here. Option two, pull up, reset. You could even put it further under your toes and pull up and reset. Let's just do another one of these. Good. Down we come. Quick break, let's do those exercises again. Lower back extensions, with your knees staying on the floor, or taking it into a plank. Into a plank I go, greater range of motion. Up go my arms, forward, up and squeeze. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, let's go into that plank. So is Simone going to try doing it not against the sofa? Yes, she is. But it's not going to be pretty. Okay, into a plank. Let's get my position. So I go down to my elbows. Up I go. Into a wide foot. Find my posture. Then I walk my feet slower together. And I start doing alt raises. I'm going with my feet. Super challenging. This wobble, the wobble is what we came for, that wobble move. It means we're working really hard to stabilise, so wobbling's good. Okay. Okay, so we're going to try and do those plank ups, those down dog position, using our core to suck up. Let's try and get back into a plank position. Go down there, ball. Okay. So I'm going to try and get as far down my legs as I can. I want my feet on the ball, ideally. So my feet are just hooking over here. So I'm going to use my core to pull up onto the ball. And try and bring that ball in and back out to reset. Up. Reset. One more. Up. Reset. One more. Up. And reset. Good. Let's have a rest. Go through them one more time. Lower back extensions. Straight into it. Down we go. Into plank. Down and up. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Get that ball against the sofa. We'll go free rein, if you're brave enough, into a plank position. Over those elbows. Walk the feet closer. Check your form. Core is tight, glutes are tight. Let's start lifting alternate legs without lifting our hips. Aiming for those hips to stay down, facing the floor. Good. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 2, 1. Into plank. Feet under the ball. Come on, I know this is challenging all over. Take time. Oops. Find that form. Wiggle that ball down into plank position. Start the core up and down. Up and down. 2 more. Up. 1 more. Well done. Brilliant. Let's have a quick break and we'll move on. Okay, so working now on our butts. We're going to be lying on our backs for these exercises. Again, your choice is to put the ball against the sofa or against a wall, or just to go free rein. Now, if you're going to put it against the sofa, you're going to have to do the modified version of the hamstring rolls. Try and go free. Okay, glute bridge pulses. So there's my ball. I'm going to sit fairly close to it, get my feet up on top of it, and lie down onto the floor. Right, let me just check you can see me. Come down here with me. Okay, let's get our feet up onto the top of the ball. So glute bridge pulses, our hands go down and they push into the floor as we lift our hips up and we pulse. If you want, you can lift one leg. Depends how stable you feel. Switch legs. Go on, keep up top. If your hamstrings kick in, then you'll need to just dig in with your heels a bit more. And squeeze your glutes. Whatever version you're doing, just keep that butt up high. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Rest down. Now your option for this is just to stay low and just lift your back off the floor and put it down. Sorry, should have said that first, shouldn't I, really? Everyone join in with this version. 8, 7, 6. You should feel the back of your legs, your hamstrings. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Recover. Now we're going to do some rollouts. We're going to get up onto the ball, and these are really going to work your hamstrings. So we need a little bit more room to roll out. Good. We're going to get up onto the ball. We'll roll out and bring it back. Roll out, bring it back. Keep going. Let's have 4 more. 4, 3, all the time, but up. 2, you can obviously do this from the floor. 1, in, recover. Good. Okay, we've got one more exercise to do in this range. My hair's gone bananas. Okay, now this is going to be heel drops, same position. Okay, now option 1, you're going to keep your feet at the top. You're going to work on keeping the whole body still, pushing the smaller back, your back into the floor, and slowly keeping both butt cheeks on the floor. One heel drops, and it comes up to meet the other one on the ball. Drop the other heel, bring it back to meet its mate. Down, up, down. Option 2, get those hips off the floor and drop the heel. Bring it back up. Come on, challenging those deep muscles. Let's have a few more each side and we'll have a break. Good, let's rest. So we're going to go for round 2, which is a bit more sped up. We know the moves now. Okay, so glute bridge pulses. We'll get up into that glute bridge. We'll lift our bum off the floor. Option 1, don't lift it too high, just keep going up and down. Option 2, lift it high, pulse it, and add a little leg march. So a few with one leg up in the air, put it back on the ball. Find your balance. A few with the other leg. Ready? Into glute bridge pulses. Find your position. So option 1, up and down, up and down. Option 2, pulse, 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 pulse. Good, come on, keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, let's all do option 1. Down and up. 4, 3, straight into the hamstring rolls. Bring it in, out and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, give me 8 more. You can do it. 8. Don't forget, option 1 is to keep that bum down on the floor. 4, 3, 2. Good. Ready for your heel drops. Into position. Drop the heel. Bring it back. Drop the heel. Bring it back. Drop the heel. Good. Stay focused. Stay strong. Nice. Recover. We're doing one more set of all of those exercises. You should feel this in your arms. You should feel it in your core, backs of your legs. This is why it's really good to balance this kind of workout with loads of squats. If you do squats and stuff, these really get to the back of your legs. Okay. You good? Okay, glute bridge pulses, last time. Get high, pulse it up, let's go. It's such a small move. 4, 3, 2. Option 1. Let's go down and up. Down, up. 4, 3, 2. Into your hamstring rolls. Take it away from you, away and in. 4, 3, 2. Straight into heel drops. Let's go. In, drop. You can slow these right down. Take your time. Just a few more. Good. And rest. Okay, let's do some standing exercises. Quick drink. Hope you're feeling this. Okay. Again, so we have options. Again, this is quite a small move. Let's bring you back up here. Okay, so we're going into some splits. Squats. So, option 1, ball against sofa. The ball goes against the sofa. Sorry, I really want you to see the good position. I'll find it. Okay, bingo. Okay, so ball against the sofa, and you're going to get your foot on, and all you're going to do is take a big jump forward, and you're going to be going down and up, whoops, which is challenging enough. It's not actually that hard. Option 2 is to get that stance and take your time getting it, because it is a tricky position to find. And as you squat forward, you roll back that ball with your foot. So take your time, get into the position. Good, really loading up that supporting leg. stay here. Let's go deeper. Really go down. Woo! Balance. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Let's switch legs. You should feel that in your butt. So switching legs. Gonna get my heel up. Gonna take a big jump forward with my other foot. I think that's exactly the same leg I just did, yeah. Other leg. That's better. Okay, so I'm into position. My knees and toes are slightly turned out with the front leg. Good. Down again. Oops. Told you I'd be wobbling all over the place. Probably doing it better than me. Good. Down and up. When you find it, you find it. Good. So you're using your core. Take your time. No rush. As you get more confident, you can increase the range a bit further. Lovely. Moving to the inner thigh. Okay, so slightly different position. We're going to stand and put the top of our foot here on top of the ball. This leg, turn it out slightly, and we're going to lunge down. And as we stand up, the ball moves in. So stretch out and up. Now this is challenging in ways that you haven't been challenged before. All these very different poses use muscles you probably never engage in other exercises. Quite a lot of them that you do. Good. Okay, so as I get a bit more confident, I'm increasing my pace. Lovely, I'm going to switch legs. Leg up on top. So the top of my ankle is actually touching the ball. So you might feel this here. So I'm going to turn this toe out. I'm going to go down and up. And the ball just rolls slightly with the move. I'm sitting right back into this squat. And starting to increase pace. Good, getting lower. Pushing my butt back further. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, brilliant. Okay, it's the same. We're working unilaterally, so making sure we're nice and balanced. So we're going to do, they're like single leg deadlifts. They're called T-balance. So we hold the ball out in front. One leg's going to come up like a pendulum. And as we drop this ball, the back leg goes up. We touch it on the floor and we raise the knee. Slow and steady. Take that leg back. Hinge forward, straighten the leg. And bring the knee back up. Couple more this side. Good. Nice and stable. And let's switch legs. Keep the momentum going. Find your balance. Drop. Whoops. And lift. This is my weaker side, clearly. So it's good to do these exercises for both sides. Knee up. And one more. Brilliant for your ankles. Can she get up? Yes, she can. Rest. We're going to do those again. Good. Let's just have a quick twist in the back. So when these are done, we've got some core to do. So just hold on now on the legs. We'll do some core and you're done. So stick with this. Okay, team. Into your lunges. Ball either against the sofa or foot up. Big step out. Let's roll it away and up. Woo! Two. Ready to change leg? Let's change. Foot on. Eight. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2. Here we go for the inner thigh. Just get the ball up, leg up to the side. This leg, toes turned out. Ball under your ankles. Let's squat. Have a sit right down, right back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Step out, toe out. Let's squat. Good. 4 more. 4. Sit low. 3, 2. Good. Into the T balance. Grab the ball. Pick a leg. Pendulum. Hinge forward. Let's go. Another few seconds here. Good, let's switch sides. One more. Brilliant. Good, good. Okay, so we're going to go into some core exercises. They're all on the floor. Okay, next week we're going to do a little bit more arm work. But today let's go straight to core. So football passes. So you need a fair bit of room for this. Okay, now option 1, just keep the ball. You're going to hold it with your feet. And we're going to lie down. Let's bring you down to the floor again. So sorry. Okay. So this ball is going to go in between our feet. We're going to lie down. You're going to put your hands under your butt cheeks. Either side, just give yourself a little bit more stability. Option 1, you just lift that ball and lower it. Option 2, football passes. You're going to pass that ball to your hands, your arms and legs lower. Give it back to your feet, arms and legs lower. As you get a bit more confident, you can start to chuck the ball to your arms and to your feet. Keep going. Four more. 3 more. Two more. And last one. Good. Have a rest. Bring that ball up to your knees. Okay. 2 options for this next move. So we're working the obliques now. I have the ball balanced here on my knees and I'm keeping my arms the other side of it. So I'm holding it in the air. I'm going to take opposite arm and leg and stretch it out and bring it back to the ball. Option 2 is to take this ball high, hold it with your toes, hold it with your hands, and to take the opposite arm and leg down and up. So we call these seals, and you should really feel your obliques working here. Yeah, just give me a few more. Awesome. So as we come up onto the ball now, we're going to finish with crunches. I'm going to do the whole routine through once more, those 3 moves, and then we'll cool down. Okay, so let's get some crunches down. You're going to sit on the ball, walk yourself down a little so your back's supported. Go down and up. As you come down, you might want to go a little bit further to a bit of a decline. Just keep those arms out and crunch up. Keep your chin off your chest. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Let's have a quick rest. We'll do those 3 exercises again. They're quite challenging, aren't they? Okay, so we'll start with the football passes. Going to grab the ball with your feet, either side. Option 1, have your hands under your glutes and just lift and lower the legs. Option 2, full football passes. Okay, into position, grab the ball, nice and strong. Okay, let's go, pass it, down. Good. When you're in that position, that strong position, really lengthen. Crunch in as you pass. Let's just do 4 more. And we're going to go straight into the seals. Option 1, on your knees with your hands either side. Take the opposite arm and leg away. Option 2, up against your toes. Opposite arm and leg away. So great for coordination as well as balance and stability, flexibility. Ticks all the boxes and leaves out that horrible cardio element. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up into our crunches to finish. Come on, team. Let's finish this off. On we get. Back we go. Let's crunch. Up and down. Hopefully you're feeling strong, you're feeling challenged, and you're feeling like you did a few things you didn't know you could do. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Okay, time for cool down. I enjoyed that. It's nice not to be teaching jumpy stuff all the time. Okay, let's bring you back up into position. Cool. Okay, so let's roll the ball away and get a nice upper back stretch. Sit back down into child's pose. Good. Put one hand on the floor and just roll that ball aside. Stretching the back of the shoulder. Roll the ball across your front. Good. Back to front. Child's pose again. This time, really include your upper back. Push the ball away. And putting one hand on the floor, let's roll the ball. Lovely. Okay, so now we're going to come up onto the ball and we're going to allow ourselves to curve over it, stretching the upper back. Really round your back, hug the ball. Lovely. Over onto the side. So let's lean down onto the side of the ball. One leg out. Stretch over. So next week we're going to do some work on our sides. We're going to do some upper body work. Good. Take that bottom leg. Top leg, bring it forward and point the toe down and just push down. Push away, push your bum back. So we're stretching out our hamstrings here. Lovely, let's switch sides. Over onto our side. Roll down onto the ball, bottom leg straight, top leg out, roll over, reach over. Top leg out, heel down, and push your bum back. Lovely, so we're coming up into a hip flexor stretch now. We're kneeling on the ball and we're going to put one leg forward, then we're going to lean into the ball, stretching out our hip flexors on the other side. So we're like this position. Really pushing your pelvis into the ball. And we'll switch sides. We'll take a big step the other side of the ball. Lean forward into a hip flexor stretch. Lovely. Coming up to standing now. We're going to put our hands onto the ball at the front and put our legs nice and wide either side. And we're just going to roll it down into a nice side stretch. Good. So I'm just stretching here. And moving the ball to the other side. And moving the ball to the middle. I'm just going to put my elbows down onto the ball, and I'm going to move my feet apart and lift my tailbone. And we'll walk our feet together. Say bye-bye ball. And do a nice quad stretch. If you want to use the ball to lean on, that's fine, just for balance. And the other side. Music's gone off. Quite nice, quiet. Lovely, just sitting down onto the ball, nearly done. We're just going to stretch out our legs, heels and toes up, and we'll just lean forward, down, try and touch toes. Walk your feet together and give yourselves a big clap. Done. Brilliant. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you soon. Bye.